It's always a good time to draw a peace sign, so let's draw two lines slightly angled. Now let's draw these little lines and put a circle where a knuckle will go. Same thing for the pinky finger. Two lines and a knuckle. Now the knuckle for the thumb will go here, and the bone of the thumb and the end of the thumb should be around there. Let's draw the other part of the thumb and put a larger circle where the thumb attaches to the palm. This large oval here I call the thumb pad. It's that sort of meaty part of the palm. And now the top of the palm will kind of cut through here on this upward angle and then across for the top two fingers. And draw the side of the hand down to that oval. And you can attach it. Since we're down here, let's draw the wrist. Okay, draw a line for where the finger will attach to the palm. There's the first joint and the second joint and a little arch for the tip of the finger. Same thing for the middle finger. We'll go for the first joint, the second joint, and the arch. Make sure that middle finger is slightly longer than the index finger. Draw the ring finger knuckle and the pinky finger knuckle. Move down to the side of the hand. I'll just make this one a little bit wider. Let's draw the index finger. Notice how it's slightly wider at the base and it angles in toward the middle finger. Now the middle finger, same thing, slightly wider at the base. If you want to draw the ring finger at this point, we can, but I think I'll save it. Let's move to the pinky finger. There's that first joint. Draw the tip of the pinky finger. We'll make this smaller in a moment. Okay, here's the thumb. Go over for the knuckle, and then draw the base of the thumb. There's a little bump on the side here. We'll put in some of the wrinkles of the palm and of the wrist. A few more details in the palm, and we're ready to outline. Move down the index finger. Notice that I'm using the tip of my pencil now instead of the side, and I'm putting a little more pressure. These will create darker lines all the way down the side of the hand and the wrist. Notice these aren't straight lines. They're all little curved lines and bumps. Go back to the top of the index finger. Bring it down. I'm just going to make it a little bit wider, drawing the middle finger here. Most people's fingers aren't exactly straight. I'll make the tip a little longer. If you are going to have a bent finger, make sure you bend it at the joints. Here's the ring finger. Most of it's going to be covered by the thumb. I could start the pinky finger here. I think I'll just go to the thumb first. So we'll do the tip of the thumb, bring it out a little bit more, and swing it around. There's the bottom side. I'm going to add some of these wrinkles, and then come around the top. Some more wrinkles in the palm, and underneath the thumb. This is going to help you show that the thumb is bending. Now to the pinky finger, I'll just swing around, make that slightly smaller than that guideline. Finish it at the top, and come around the side. The side of the hand does curve slightly. And down for the wrist, a couple of final lines along the wrist here, and the palm. Let's move to some details now. We'll put in the thumbnail. You can see these aren't straight lines, they're all very slightly curved. This will help you show the form. And now for the pinky, same idea. Okay, wrinkles in the fingers. The general rule, there is variation here, but the general rule is one crease in that first joint and two creases for the second joint. Or if you're going from the base, you could say two in the first and one in the second. And put some more lines on the thumb knuckle and in the wrist. Now I'm going to grab a softer pencil. This one happens to be a 7B, but you can use any soft pencil, anything with a B in it. I'm going to shade the side all the way down the finger and down the side of the hand. And now very lightly color in the entire area under the thumb, but most darkly right under the thumb. And color in between the pinky and ring finger. Shade one side of the nail. Now let's shade the middle finger, very lightly on the right side and more dark on the left. And the right palm. Now let's add a shadow for the pinky finger, and that's going to be fairly dark, and into the palm. I'm kind of losing my lines, so I'm going to reinforce them with a darker line. And same thing in the palm. I'm going to add some shading to the wrists on both sides. And keep it fairly light in the middle. And one last layer underneath the thumb. Should be good. Now I'm going to grab a blending stump. This is just rolled paper. These are available at any art store, or you can get them online. And I'm going to blend in all of that soft graphite. The idea with a blending stump is to get rid of a lot of your lines. Also, I want to get rid of any of the white on the hand, and that will allow my highlights, once I erase back into this, to stand out even more. So I'm very lightly blending in the entire hand. Now I grab my eraser and I can make some highlights here on the pinky nail and the thumbnail. You can also use it to get rid of any unwanted guidelines. I'll just go up one side of the finger and down the other finger. Anywhere where I think there might be bumps, I'm going to exaggerate those bumps by putting a light erasing mark beside the dark marks. And that should be it. Thank you all very much for all of your support you show me on all your platforms, whether it's a like, a comment, a share, a save, or any of the other ways you support me. I really do appreciate it.